We want to get right to the big news of the day. The masks are coming off very soon.
That's right. So starting next month, you will no longer have to wear a mask in schools, restaurants, grocery stores, gyms, and so much more. Now you will have to mask up in healthcare settings, long-term care homes, and public transportation.
So although Washington is relaxing its rules, Governor Inslee says we're still in a pandemic, despite California's governor declaring an endemic.
No human being can tell you where the end of COVID is. It appears it will be with us for some period of time, and we will have to figure out how to live with this existing virus.
The outdoor mandate expires today.
So now once the mask mandate ends, that will of course mean that local businesses will no longer need to enforce mask wearing.
So KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez spoke with business owners in our area about how this change will affect them. Good morning, Nicole. I'm sure they have some mixed opinions about this one.
Good morning. Yes, we talked to a lot of different local business owners. Most of them would not go on camera, but a lot of them had similar feelings, saying they got tired of enforcing the mask mandate and losing business over it. So we actually talked to the owner of Rejuvenate as well. She's one of the owners that said no matter what, and whenever you walk through these doors of her business, you have to wear a mask.
It's been kind of hard because I'm here by myself, so I don't have any support. And people would come in and they would verbally abuse me. They would threaten me. They would say obscenities to me. One lady had me backed up against the counter with her chest on my chest, videotaping. All right, how are you doing today?
Robin says confrontation over masks happens all day, every day. She says she's been called names and people have even made death threats. On top of that, the businesses that require masks end up losing customers too. That's why several business owners we talked to gave up on enforcing the mandate. For a small business, losing customers can be detrimental. For the businesses that are still requiring masks, there's a mix of emotions after this announcement.
I feel mixed. I have a lot of people who come and shop here and feel safe, and I want them to continue to feel safe shopping here.
And we talked to another worker who's worked at several different local businesses throughout the 2 years enforcing the mask mandate. She said while she feels safer wearing a mask, she's also somewhat relieved that she won't have to deal with angry customers anymore. In Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
So the mask mandate is being dropped before two large events take place in Spokane.
So next month, the arena is hosting the first round of the 2022 NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship. Now that starts on March 25th. That same weekend, the 2022 Pacific Northwest Qualifier Volleyball Tournament starts. The tournament is the city's largest tourism event of the year.
The tournament brings in about $12 million in revenue for local businesses, as well as more than 15,000 visitors. The Public Facilities District, which runs the convention center, the arena, and the podium, expect it will help ticket sales and bring in more visitors.
The expectation with the mandate going away with the mask mandate, I do expect some of the ticket sales to increase. I think the next increase would be once the vaccine and negative test mandate goes up. But for the most part, it will impact us positively, I do think.
Now, Governor Inslee's announcement was also welcome news to the tourism and hospitality industries in Spokane.
Yeah, Visit Spokane said that tourism brought in $1.3 billion in 2019, and then that dropped to $886 million in 2020.
Spokesperson Kate Hudson says she hopes more events like concerts and conventions will come back to Spokane. She also says this is the start of a rebuilding period for local tourism.
Very important, and we're just so thrilled that we'll have a little bit of normalcy, and hopefully we can get back on track and start rebuilding and get back to that $1.3 billion mark instead of the $1 million mark. So.
Well, despite the state's announcement, King County Health says that it is not ready to lift the indoor mask mandate.
In a statement to our Seattle sister station, they said if cases and hospitalizations continue to fall and our hospitals recover and stabilize, it is reasonable that we will be at the place to lift the local indoor mask mandate, but we are not there yet. Health officials will reassess in the coming weeks.
So we know this is a lot of information, and here at KREM 2, we want to give you more to every story.
So if you would like to read more about the governor's decision to drop the mask, all you have to do is text the word mask to 509-448-2000. We'll send you a link with all of that information right to your phone.